think the truck heard me talking to you guys about hanging out and cleaning up the truck garage. I think it really wanted to be a star in this video. Last night or yesterday, when I was riding to upload the last video, I know for a fact that my thermostat is sticking closed, causing a bunch of pressure. And then I noticed some leaking that looked like it was right under the water pump. I think my water pump is possibly taking a crap. First thing I gotta do is find a socket that fits this on top of the motor so I could take my thermostat out. Alright, I know for a fact that this thermostat I might need a little more leverage on that thing. But I know for a fact this thermostat is sticking open. I might need a full size ratchet for this. Oh, why are they on there so tight? God dog. Yeah, I'm gonna need a bigger ratchet. I was trying to use this mini ratchet. See if this works any better. Whoa, watch the alternator. Oh my God, those are tight. What the heck? That's insane. Oh, damn. Oh, cool, that one broke free. Gosh. I might need something to spray on that thing. Got us some WD-40. Hopefully that'll help some. I mean, it's just a water pump. Come on. It shouldn't be so tight, but... Oh, she's coming now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on out. That whole bolt came out. I guess it's hopefully supposed to do that. I swear if I mess something up just trying to take a thermostat out, that's that makes this job I'm looking forward to a little intimidating. But I think we got it. There's that bolt. There's that bolt. Then you got this that holds that thing. And look at that rusty thing. That is definitely the culprit of this whole issue. So we definitely got to get a new thermostat. I could have swore I brought a screwdriver over here and I didn't. Because it don't want. There it goes. That rusty old junk. We got to replace that. But now that that's out and not sticking shut anymore, we should get a good free flow of coolant through the engine. And then we're going to take a little ride up to the gas station and check on this water pump and see how important it is to take a chance and ride and go get one. Because without a water pump, you're in trouble. Anyway, I gotta tighten this thing back up. We should be good to start it and check on the water pump. See if it was only leaking because of the pressure, or if it broke and we need a new one. And I think even if we don't need a new one, like it's not leaking, I don't know, we'll see. Coolant leaks are scary, so I gotta figure out what I gotta do about this. Tighten it back up. Does anybody else love the smell of WD-40? I think I've smelled that smell for so long in my life, I actually like it. Up there, I think we got that tightened up. Not seeing any dripping. All right, the auto parts store I called for the water pump is about 10 miles away or something like that. So it's quite a ride. Now that I took the thermostat out, there should be no pressure in the motor. So it should free flow. And if we have a leak in the water pump with no pressure on it, we know we need a water pump. So we're gonna drive this thing a mile up to the gas station and do a test run, a 2-mile test run, warm this thing up some and see how bad it's dripping, if it's dripping. I know last night, under a lot of pressure from that thermostat being stuck closed, it was definitely dripping under there. We'll check it at the gas station and when we get back, see how bad it is. We got the temp up there a little bit. If it goes over 210, we know we got to pull over. We made it. So we might be leaking a little tiny bit on top, but that's fine until we get the thermostat. I don't know if that's for me or not. I don't see anything. Yep. We're definitely dripping. So, and it's right there Looks like it's dripping from right there down. That is definitely by the water pump. But it's dripping like crazy down there. So it's definitely the water pump. You got the top hose here. And you got the bottom hose that just goes straight up to the water pump. And it's leaking behind the water pump. And it's dripping pretty steady. Even when it's not running, it's gonna sit there and pour out. Even when it's not running. All right, 2 miles later. One good sign is we're not overheating. That's positive. Yet. Which means we hadn't run out of coolant yet, driving 2 miles. Oh, I wonder if we can make it 10 and back. Top looks fine, a little bit of water. I can torque it down just a tiny bit more since it's hot. We're steady dripping on the bottom. See, no pressure. Can't tell if anything's in there or not. I ain't seeing much. Then, in between contemplating on going on an adventure and taking a chance to drive the truck to go get a water pump and go to Walmart, I think, I just hit up Ricky. I texted him, called him. He's busy, but I'm really hoping he might possibly pick me up a water pump. Then I'm not taking any chances driving 10 miles with this thing and taking a chance of overheating, which is very bad for the motor. So I think I'm just gonna be stranded until I find another way to get one for the truck. I think that would be the wise thing to do, is not drive it any further than the gas station. While we are waiting to turn this into more than the gas station mobile, we gotta move forward with positivity in life and start doing something with all of this, because this is driving me insane. This is a very nice area right here in the garage that has gotten out of hand, and I would really like to make this a lot more nicer, organized, and useful for what I built it to be for. Some may not know, before this channel, I had another channel called The Chris and Holly Show. About 3 years ago, between 2 and 3 years ago, I think closer to 3 years ago, I built this shelter garage over my cargo trailer. When we first got the land, this is the second spot we turned into a campsite where we parked the cargo trailer. This was so muddy and crazy that I started building a tarp shelter over the cargo trailer, and then I built this deck to keep it all out of the mud and to make it nicer, more weatherproof. And then I continued to make it nicer, started framing up walls, built this bar. This is framed up pretty heavy duty. This is actually a project that I've redone. I built it kind of like the same as the super shelter, where I framed it up with smaller wood. Then I came back through and replaced a lot of it with heavier post. That way I could make the roof more heavy duty. So yeah, that's the story on this, and I'm planning on going even further with this and making it even nicer. Where to start and where I want to relocate some of this stuff to. Most of this I want it in the back 2 garages. I actually have 2 tarp garages back there, plus the generator shed. So I have plenty of places to put the stuff. Unfortunately, 4-wheeler's down and the truck's down now. So this is gonna be a lot of footwork. Now that it's getting cold, I would really like to move that pedal boat back to the back garage where I had it last summer also, or most of the winter. I don't know when I put it in there, but I broke it out to go to the lake, and I'd really like to put that back in the back. Bathtub, we need to take that to the shelter. That's something we got to work with pretty soon. And man, we just got to make all of this better. We got some cardboard and trash burning. Just drove like 7 miles to Food Lion, something like that. Didn't even get hot. I was kind of in between. I could actually go get a water pump right now, but then not sure about everything I need. So I figured I might just wait a couple days until I get paid to work all of that out. That way I can still live happy and get me some food. I think I'm gonna get me some hamburger. I was thinking about hamburger, steak, and eggs. And potatoes. Potatoes would be really good. I might even mess around and add some cheese, man. For the next couple days, I think I'm just gonna keep organizing, get this garage cleaned out, ready for some tools, and worry about the truck in a couple more days when I can really focus on getting everything I need. Just kind of hit me out of nowhere, messed all my plans up. So now I'm just like trying to figure my life out. A good breakfast will help. Another thing I've been noticing with this truck, oh, we're doing good, by the way. We're a mile from home. Didn't get hot at all, so I know for a fact I can drive this thing to go get the parts I need. But another thing I'm noticing is, like, when I'm going up this real steep hill or mountain or whatever, it's like the truck sounds like it's starving for air or fuel. I know I've said this before, but I was thinking it's fuel when it could possibly be an O2 sensor going out on the transmission, because it reminds me of when I had my Tahoe and it wouldn't shift. It was my O2 sensor. So I feel like maybe the O2, one of the O2 sensors are going out, and it's not wanting to like it's supposed to. So, man, it is what it is. 30-year-old truck, you know, you're gonna have problems like this. I think the water pump, I think the last time I changed that was probably like 4 years ago or more. So yeah, man, yeah, I'm ready for some breakfast. Got the fire pit cleaned out. Got a split of some wood. It is super, super windy today. Feels good. It's really warm today. But I think we got some rain coming because it's been real windy since I woke up. I made a huge difference out here and in the garage. Last night, I really worked pretty freaking hard. Got rid of all them clothes, moved them, moved a whole lot of stuff that was here and on the bar. I got a little bit of heavier stuff back here that I'm definitely not carrying, like my cabinet. I could leave this in it's really my juice bar and my cutting board top for it. I could leave that in here, but I think I'm about to have some woodworking tools in here for the time being. So I don't know. I gotta get rid of that, do something with it. And then I got all of this pile. All of this is a lot of heavy stuff that I am not carrying back and forth. I can tell you that. So really, this morning I'm just kind of not very motivated. Kind of got hit with a mental curveball. Physical too, I guess. I'm gonna cook me some breakfast and hope it don't rain while I'm trying to cook, and figure out what the heck I should do with my life right now. Waiting for this shower to stop. About what's happening right now. No breakfast. It's 4 o'clock. It's nice though. Nice calming shower. The wind calmed down. Life's all right.